So now for the chapter 4 of RCCNA 1, we're already done with the OSI OSI and TCP/IP model. So now for chapter 4 is network access, and we will be discussing more on the first and the second layer of the OSI, which is the physical and data link layer. Class activity will not be doing this because we don't have a class. So type of connections, let's see. Let's see. Okay. So when connecting to our network, so a physical connection to a local network must be established. So before any network communications can occur, so we need a physical connection. So it can be wired connection or a wireless connection using radio waves. So wired connection, we use the cable. Okay, let's see. Okay. So via cable. So this is a wired network. The data is transmitted through a physical cable. So when on a wireless connection, so data is transmitted using radio waves. So it must be connected to a wireless access point. Okay. So connecting to a LAN, we use the Ethernet cable. Network interface cards, so we use network interface cards to connect our device to the network. We have a network interface card with our device. We also have the wireless LAN and IC card, so we use that to connect to a wireless network. So the physical layer, so this is the layer 1 our model. So it provides the means to transport the bits that make up a data link layer frame across the network media. So it means that our frame from the data link, so we convert it to some bits, so sequence of bits, and then we send this through our media, so physical media or cable. Physical layer media, so we have the copper cable, the fiber optic cable, and so wireless. So we use the radio waves, AM, FM, PM. So for fiber optic cable, we use light pulses. So the signals are patterns of light. So for copper cable is for electrical pulses. Physical layer standards. Okay, so the physical layers, so we have the ISO, the EIA, TIA, ITUT, ANSI, and IEEE. And then the remaining layers from data link to application. So so the TCP/IP standards are implemented in software and governed by the IATF. So we have lab, doing this functions of the physical layer. So the physical layer standards address 3 functional areas. So we have the physical components. So we have the physical components is the hardware devices, media, and other connectors that transmit and carry the signals to represent the bits. So we have the NICs, interface and connectors, the cable materials, and cable designs. For encoding is or line encoding, method of converting stream of data bits into predefined codes. So codes are groupings of bits used to provide a predictable pattern that can be recognized by both the sender and receiver. Okay, encoding is the method or pattern used to represent digital information, similar to Morse code. We also have the signaling. So So the physical layer must generate the electrical, optical, or wireless signals that represent the bits. Okay. So the bandwidth is the capacity of medium to carry data. So we have the bits per second. This is the unit of bandwidth. So this is the maximum or the capacity. So for example, we have the 1 gigabit. So this cable here carries a bandwidth of 1 gigabit per second. We have the units of bandwidth, just the abbreviations and equivalents. So throughput is the measure of transfer of bits across the media over a given period of time. Okay, that is the throughput. So this is the actual speed, okay, or the actual transfer of bits. Okay. We also have, for example, we have the upload speed. So we have the 8.78 Mbps. Also have a latency, so it refers to the amount of time to include delays. So the latency includes the delays for data to travel from one given point to another. Also have the throughput, a good put, so measure of usable data transferred over a given period of time. So types of physical media. Let's see. Okay, so it's just the ports and interfaces of our router. So 941 router. PVT, physical layer terminology. Let's see. So media that uses patterns of microwaves. So we have wireless. So the capacity of medium to carry data. So we have the bandwidth. So it uses patterns of light. We have fiber optic. Measure of transfer. We have the throughput and then copper. Characteristics of copper cabling. Okay, it is easy. So networks use copper media because it is inexpensive, easy to install, and has low resistance to electrical current. So copper media is limited by distance and signal interference. Okay. So it is from interference like this EMI, so electromagnetic interference and radio frequency interference and crosstalk. This distorts, so these signals can distort the correct data, signal being carried by copper media. So crosstalk is the disturbance caused by electric or magnetic fields of a signal on one wire to the signal in an adjacent wire. Okay, so the wires that is adjacent to each other, so they can have a crosstalk. So copper media, so we have the UTP cable, the unshielded, STP and coaxial. So we have UTP cable here, shielded, so we have covering this wire and coaxial cable. So the UTP cable are shielded twisted pair cable. So it is the most common networking media. It also terminated with RJ45 connectors. Okay. Shielded twisted pair cable, so provides better noise protection than UTP cabling. So it is more inexpensive and difficult to install compared to UTP cable. Okay. It also shields to counter EMI and RFI interference. So coaxial cable. Let's just skip this coaxial cable copper media safety. Okay, it's susceptible to fire and electrical hazards. Okay. Just a safety for that. Cover media characteristics. Attaches antennas 2 can be bundled with fiber optic cable for two-way data transmissions. Fiber optic cabling, so we have coaxial. Okay, by shielding techniques, STP, UTP, and coaxial again. Let's see. Properties of UTP cabling. This is a 4 pairs. Okay, does not use shielding to counter the effects of MI and RFI. So instead, cable designers have discovered that they can limit the negative effect of crosstalk by isolation. Okay, they now pair wires in a circuit and bind the number of twists per wire pair. Okay, they are twisting this pair of wires. UTP cabling standards. We just need to skip this. UTP connectors. Okay, we use the RJ45 connector. So at the end, skip this types of UTP cable. We have the straight through, crossover, and rollover. Okay, for straight through, we have both ends are, so for example, one end is this one and the other end is also this one. For Ethernet crossover is one end is this one and the other end is this one. So for A, we have green, green, orange, blue, blue, orange. Then for B is orange, orange, green. So they're just change places here. So rollover is okay. Rollover Cisco proprietary. So for B is orange, for A is green. Okay. Testing UTP cable. Okay, we have UTP cable tester. Cable pin outs. Okay, we have if A, we have green, I think. Then orange, blue, blue, okay. So for B we have the orange, the outer wire, orange first. Properties of fiber. I will just need to. This is used for enterprise network, fiber to home, long haul network, submarine cable. Just need to skip this. Skip this. Fiber media cable. Okay, just the design, strengthening property. Types of fiber media. We have single mode and multi-mode. Single mode is single straight path for light. So lasers the light source, suited for long distance, less dispersion. So multi-mode is allows multiple paths for light. Okay, just need to skip this. Fiber optic connectors, we have, what is this? Okay, the SD connectors, SC, just need to skip this. Testing fiber cables. Okay. Okay, we have these pricing errors for fiber cables with misalignment and gap and finish. Skip that. Fiber uses cable couple. So fiber optic cabling is much faster than UTP cabling. Also can accommodate short, long distance. Also immune to EMA and RFI signals, electrical hazards, also completely immune. And highest to media connector host, installation skills requires must be high. Then safety precautions is also. So activity, fiber optics, terminology. So can help data travel approximately. So just need multi-mode. Uses LED as light source, transmitter, multi-mode. Uses lasers, signal mode. So we have multi-mode, signal mode. Which is campus network, signal mode. Let's see. Okay. Should be this. Not that important. Properties of wireless media. Carries electromagnetic signals that represents binary digits of data, communications using radio or microwave frequencies. Provides the greatest mobility options of our media because we can connect anywhere. So we don't need physical connection to the network. Okay? So we also have an areas of concern on wireless. We have the coverage area, interference. So the wireless connection, so it is prone to interferences. Also security, shared with types of wireless media. So we have the Bluetooth, the Wi-Fi, and the WiMAX. Okay. The wireless LAN. So our wireless LAN requires the following network devices. The wireless access point. So we connect our devices to our wireless access point. Can also be a wireless router because it has a built-in access point, wireless access point, and wireless link adapters. So our devices must have the wireless link to connect to the wireless network. Tracer, so we'll be doing that later on. The data link layer. The data link layer OSM model is 104. So allowing the upper layers to access the media, accepting layer 3 packets, packaging network. So preparing network data for the physical network, showing how the space is on the media. So receiving and directing passing, performing error detection. So we do that too in the data link layer. So data link sublayers, you have the LLC and the max sublayer. So LLC is communicates with the upper layers, then the max sublayers directly communicates with the physical layer. Okay. So media access control. Data link layer protocols govern how to format a frame for use on different media. Okay. So different protocols may be in use for different media. Okay. So to each hop along the path, an intermediary device accepts frames from one medium, then encapsulates the frame, and then forwards the packets in a new frame. So the headers of each frame are formatted for the specific medium that will cross. Okay. So because our data travels in different networks and different media, so the frame must be encapsulated into a new frame. So for us to be able to send to different media or travel to different media. Providing access to media. See. Data link layer is responsible for controlling the transport of frames across the media. They encapsulates the frame and encapsulates them into a new frame. So this is it. So then encapsulates the frame and encapsulates the packet into a new frame. So that is the work of our data link layer. Data link layer standards. So these are the organizations, the IEEE, always the ITO, ISO, and ANSI. Controlling access to the media. Okay, we are regulating the placement of data frames into media is controlled with the MAC sublayer. So it is just for the regulation. Physical and logical topology. So we already saw this. So physical topology is physical location. So logical topology, so it includes the network address, the ports where it connects. Okay. Common physical one topology, we have the point-to-point, hub and spoke topology, like star topology, then full mesh topology. So each device is connected to all other devices. Physical point-to-point topology, so directly connect two nodes. Okay, so two nodes do not have to share the media with other nodes. Point-to-point, so the sharer does not have to make any. Logical point-to-point can be physically connected by a number of intermediate devices. Okay, so if it is a point-to-point connection, even there is several medias in between, so it may not change our logical topology. Physical and topologies, we have the star topology, extended star topology, bus topology, and ring topology. Okay. Half and full duplex. So the half duplex is a device can only transmit, so a media can only transmit or send one at a time. But for full duplex, so it can be sent and received at the same time. So it is a full duplex communication. So media access control methods. Okay. So at one time, there may be a number of devices on network to send and receive data using the same network media. So some multi-access require rules to govern how devices share the physical media. There are two basic access control methods for shared media. So we have the contention-based access and controlled access. Okay. So but all nodes operating a half duplex compete for the use of medium, but only one device can send at a time. Okay. So for controlled access, so has its own time to use the medium. So these are the deterministic types that are inefficient because a device must wait its turn to access the medium. Okay, so in this first one is this a contention-based access. So they will send a data whenever they are ready. Then for controlled access, so they wait their turn to send the data. Okay. So contention-based access, we see this collision detection. So it just detects collision between devices whenever they're, so for example, we have the PC1 here sends a frame, then PC2 also sends a frame, then it will there will be a collision. So that is contention based access. So carrier sense multiple access collision detection, so it just detects the collision. We also have the CCMA CA, so instead of collision detection we have collision avoidance. So they predict or avoid the collision. Okay. So let's see, so I'm receiving this wireless frame. So I send the wireless frame that the channel is going to be unavailable for a specific amount of time, so I cannot send. Okay. So they are avoiding a collision. So that's it. So the frame is okay. So data link prepares a packet for transport across the local media by encapsulating it with the header and trailer to create a frame. Oh, okay. So each frame type has three basic parts. We have the header, the data in the middle, and the trailer. Okay. Okay, this is the frame fields. So have the header, the packet data, and trailer. So inside the header we have the frame start. Okay, to identify the beginning and limits of the frame. Okay. So frame start and stop. So the stop is including the trailer. So there's the addressing. So it indicates the source and destination of the media. So this is the IP address, the MAC address. Okay. So type is the layer 3 protocols in the data field. Identifies the layer 3 protocol, which is the type. Then control is okay. The quality of service. It just gives a priority for certain types of messages, and then the data. So error detection also includes in the trailer. Okay. Activity generic frame fields. Okay, the packet data, header, trailer, control, which is the control data, the type, addressing, frame stop, error detection, and frame start. Okay. Layer to address. Okay, I think this is the MAC address. So the data link layer provides addressing that is used in transporting frame across shared local media. Device address of this layer are referred to physical address. Okay, this is for the MAC address. So they use the address of the inbound address of the device. Okay, that is the MAC address, the physical address of the device. This is also the unique. So LAN and WAN frames. Point-to-point frame. Okay. So the frames changes when it is traversing LAN media or WAN media. Okay. They use different protocols. So for WAN, we use the layer 3 protocols. For the LAN 2 or layer 2, we use layer 2 protocols. Okay. If it's only on local area network. Class activity, what do you do? Okay. We are done with chapter 4. So we just recall some of the concepts of physical layer and data link layer. So I think that's it.